Hello and welcome everyone back to another video. My name is Jikan. Today we're back with another banger video, giving you guys alpha because this is what you're subscribed to here for. We're going to be revisiting the TitanX ecosystem, the most bullish ecosystem to be a part of in this bull run, in this upcoming altcoin season, bringing that DeFi 2.0 type of energy, bringing that proof of burn pumponomics. We've seen it. It's a proven concept. And speaking of that, we're going to be reviewing Supert Ttian, which is going to be live. By the time you see this video, it's probably going to be already live. So I'm going to try to keep this video concise, giving you all the information you need, leaving all the links in the description so you can take your time. You can read the contract audits. You can read, obviously, the gatebook and everything. We're going to be reviewing it as well ourselves in this video. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, it is called Supert Ttian, and today it will be launched. And as you can see, it is inspired by the design of Vault. So this is from the devs themselves. If you love Vault, you're going to love Supert Ttian. One of the biggest similarities is the utilization of the auction lobby. So the only difference between Vault, it had a 10-day auction. With Supert Ttian, it has a 30-day auction. So kind of different game theory, and you need to understand the strategy, what is the best thing to do, which I will be releasing in this video. So watch the whole video through. Okay, is the auction lobby to fairly distribute tokens amongst all participants who deposit TitanX. So to enter this auction, you will need TitanX, and the LP pool will be created with Supert Ttian / TitanX. Do remember that. I encourage everyone to check out the website and docs. Launch soon. So absolutely go follow their Twitter, go join their Telegram, link in the description. I think they have like 25 members. So guys, I'm really bringing you some early movers advantage here, and I really hope you guys appreciate it, because a big shout out to you guys for supporting me, for sharing the projects. Join my Telegram, link in the description. Don't be left alone. Ask all the questions that you can. You can see this is my Telegram, 900 members, so thank you very much. And of course, go join their Telegram as well. Stay up to date with, you know, the updates behind Supert Ttian token. And I'm very excited. So yeah, this is the website. This is the UI. It looks really good. Of course, you can see that's kind of like a transformer. And yeah, you can see the total ST available. Okay, now this is going to have 30-day auctions, as you can see. With every single day, it will release 77 million. So of course, 77 million times 30 is whatever that number is. Yeah, it is as simple as that. So questions in terms of safety, of course, because we have to do our due diligence and check it. Number one, is the contract audited? Yes, it is. You can see here, contract audited by TechRate. Everyone can view it, and I have it right here in front of us. So yeah, you can see high security issues, nothing found, and it passed all the checks, and that is exactly what you want to see. You can obviously read the whole audit. And the second most important thing as well is, you know, is the contract itself verified, and it is indeed. So that is obviously another basic check. And you can see obviously the launch time. So if you take, I was just looking into the contract, you can see the epoch time, and you can just paste it in here. And yeah, that will be at 5 p.m. GMT or UTC as well. So yeah, this is why I'm making this video early, and it will probably be live by the time the auction goes live as well. So a lot of interesting things. But in terms of the strategy, when should you go in? Are you supposed to try to, you know, jump in as early as possible? No, the answer is no, you don't need to. It's almost kind of the reverse, because you need to understand with every auction, ladies and gentlemen, the more people that enter it, the more the shares will get diluted. So the less ROI you as an investor will be. So it's almost like the opposite. Instead of being early, you actually want to wait it out. I mean, obviously at the same time, we never know how things will turn out. It could be where being in day one is the best. Okay, the hype could build up a little bit later. Okay, but at the same time, most of the times the biggest hype is at the beginning, and then it corrects itself, and then the FOMO starts happening. Look at the Vault. Look at the Vault chart. The best day to be in Vault was around day 3 or 4. That's when I made the video, when it was like a 100K market cap. Okay, and then we followed and did like a nice 40x in the next few days after that. It's absolutely crazy how it unfolded. Yeah, and I think this could happen with Supert Ttian. Now, do understand, Vault has 10 days. This one has 30 days. So you'll need to play the patience game a little bit. So what would I recommend is to divide up. Let's say I have $100 I want to go in with. I'm not going to put $100 all at once in day one of the auction. Okay. And of course, you have the other choice of buying it from the swap, right? Using the Uniswap LP, which, by the way, the LP will be burnt. So there you have it as well. You don't need to fear about that side. You want to divide it up. So it could be, you know, enter the auction, small amount in day 1, enter the auction, small amount in day 3, you know, day 6, I don't know, day 9, you know what I mean? Or even, you never know, day 19, depending on the hype. You need to understand, when there's less people in the auction with you, you will get most of the tokens. The same amount of auctions, the same amount of tokens released in day 1 is the same as in day 30. Okay, so think about it. By day 30, do you think that it'll still be the same buy pressure as day 1? As this will require delayed gratification, a lot of patience, being disciplined. Okay, sometimes a lot of people, when they have buying power, they when they have buying powder, as in like cash, free capital cash, they cannot hold on to it. They want to invest it immediately. It's like, oh, I have $100 in in Ethereum. I want to spend it now because I'm not making money with it. You have to be patient. Okay, patience has its rewards. Delaying your gratification, guys. Okay, exchange time for money. Okay, so you work too hard for your money, so let it work hard for you. This is why I love being in TitanX ecosystem. Without further ado, let's quickly as well check out the this is their white paper. I'm going to leave all the links in the description. And a big shout out, by the way, to Jake. He made this tweet where he quoted Richard Hart, by the way. Shout out to Richard Hart. Volatility is the price you pay to be a part of the best performing asset class in the world. And then he shows, this is the TitanX ecosystem. You can see it fell down 41%. And then it followed, by a nice large pump. And then it fell down 28%. And then a nice pump. And then it fell down 35%. Nice pump, etc. This is basically the Elliott wave theory. This is how charts move. It moves in waves. It's never going to be a straight line up, straight line down. It will keep that, the motive phase, the corrective phase, and then we're going to recycle that. You have to understand how things move like that. Basically, it's literally in waves. Hyperdeflation is incoming. Of course, this is to do with the TitanX. This is basically going to be like liquid gold, guys. Okay, holding liquid TitanX is the simplest formula to winning in this bull run as well. Do you understand this? So yeah. Anyways, going back to it, to the white paper, the ST token is designed to be a yield-bearing leverage play on the TitanX token, as well as a perfectly fair launched and fair distributed token. The ST token accomplishes this mission by pairing the ST token with TitanX tokens and by utilizing an auction lobby to auction off 77 million tokens by day for 30 days. That's exactly what I said, right? And you can see here, to determine the price in a particular auction lobby date, simply divide the daily available tokens, which is obviously 77 million, or the tokens or the amount of tokens being auctioned off by the total TitanX deposited. Example, if the daily tokens is equal to anyways, it shows the formula. Great. To determine how much tokens you'll receive once an auction lobby day closes, you must know your total percentage share, as I mentioned, right? The proportional share of that auction, based on the total TitanX deposited, that percent will be your percentage share of the daily available tokens, blah, blah, blah. You guys already know this. And then obviously, the more people come in, the more it gets diluted, and then you can claim it by the end of that 24 hours. You need to understand this, okay? Yeah, our strategic recommendation, let's see what it says. Let's see what they say. This is from the dev themselves, right? Let's see what their game theory formula is. We recommend that when participating in our auction lobby, you attempt to spread out your deposits into multiple days and not deposit 100% of your buying power in one particular day. Exactly. The reasoning behind this is because there might be a day where your deposit grants you a high percentage share of the ST token pool, which in return would give you more tokens. For example, if you had $1,000 worth of TitanX, you could deposit 100 throughout 10 auction lobby days. One of these days could potentially grant you a higher percentage, higher ROI of the available tokens compared to another day, since your percentage share is unknown until the exact moment a particular auction ends. This is why, if you are thinking about being in day one auction, you don't need to go the minute the auction goes live. You can actually wait 23 hours. You can wait 23 hours, 50 minutes, where you have 10 minutes to decide. You can see, what's the ROI? Is it worth for me to go in? Is there, you know what I mean? If the ROI is not is in the negatives, then it's not worth. Obviously, it's not worth going in. If the ROI is like 50 to 100% to 200%, you know what I mean? Like 300%, that's definitely worth being in. Okay? So keep that in mind. Play the game theory. What are the different cards that you can play. One of those cards to play is wait. Do understand that. So decentralized liquidity, basically, the liquidity is going to be automatically burnt, sent to the burnt address. So that's really, really good. And obviously, I said it will be ST/TitanX. And there will be buy, back, and burns. So day one of the auction lobby, 85% of all TitanX deposited is meant for adding decentralized liquidity. The LP pair, that's absolutely crazy. Each day after day one, we'll take an 85% of the total TitanX deposited in that day to buy back and burn Supert Ttian. Ooh, hold on. So Supert Ttian itself is going to be deflationary. 15% of the deposits is sent to the dev wallet, and out of that 15, 8% is kept for the devs, 7% is used for marketing and development. I respect that. At the end of the day, this is what Jake wanted. He wanted the hashtag build on TitanX so that the devs, they can be encouraged to build that. You know what I mean? We want to support those devs at the end of the day. So I'm actually really, really happy for this, guys. I can tell the dev behind this has spent time, believes in this project. And let me tell you, I will believe in this project as much as the dev believes in his own project. Okay? Because obviously the vision of any project is capped at the imagination. You know what I mean? At the aspirational goal that the devs themselves have. If the dev sees Supert Ttian to be one of those top 10, top 5 TitanX, ecosystem tokens, I will believe as much as that with him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be making those videos. I'm like, hold on. This is a gem. This is underspoken about. This is undervalued. I'm holding. You've seen what happened to DragonX, guys, where it had days and months where it was so low volume days. And then all of a sudden it did 100x. We're not even in altcoin season yet. Guys, I'm telling you, we're no longer in that bear trap. We're in that renewed optimism. At the same time, there's some denial. Okay, Bitcoin is already over 70K. Ethereum is a little lagging behind, but do understand this because that means Ethereum's turn is next. The ETH BTC ratio is about to catch up to, hopefully 0.04, 0.05. Peak of the bull run. Hopefully next year we're going to see a 0.08 or 0.1, which would be absolutely amazing. That means if Bitcoin goes to 150K, Ethereum goes to 15K. And imagine we're in a TitanX ecosystem, which is a leverage of Ethereum, and then we're in Supert Ttian, which is a leverage of TitanX. Leverage of a leverage, that means exponential gains, guys. Exponential gains. I'm bringing you guys the early alpha here, and I really hope you guys appreciate this. A big shout out to the YouTube members who are choosing to support my channel, and of course to the highlighted comments. This time next year, we will be millionaires. Amen. You set off a green candle frenzy on Hog, so shout out to him. This is the video that I made yesterday. It really pumped, actually. I didn't buy my bag yet as well, so I'm gonna slowly DCA into it. I do believe in stuff like that. I like, I like to make videos on genuine projects, guys. I'm gonna keep those coming. You know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoy this, guys. To do your part of the community, comment down below. Boost the YouTube algorithm. It literally spreads those videos to people who don't even know about TitanX or are new to crypto themselves. And if you are new to crypto, you can check out my course link in the description. Because you have watched all the way through the video, you can message me on my Telegram or email me, and I'll give you a 90% discount. A big thank you and a big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to the dev behind us for writing super clean code, and of course taking his time. And of course, this probably have costed money to get an audit done for us to gain confidence in this. And I heard Jake as well have checked. He is aware of this project, guys. Okay. There will be AMAs lined up with the dev, so I'm really bringing as the early alpha. Okay, I might even do an AMA with the dev themselves, ask him difficult questions, and at the same time ask them, where do you see your project, in the next 6 months, in the next year? Okay, with it being deflationary, absolutely crazy. You just want to hold this liquid, guys. It's the simplest yet the hardest formula. Hold it liquid. I'm gonna end the video there. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will catch you soon. Take care.